Good day, I'm Twyla Whelan and this is your JIS News for Monday, September 8, 2025. The Electoral Office of Jamaica has now finalized the counting of ballots for the September 3 general elections, confirming a parliamentary victory for the Jamaica Labour Party. The count, which was completed on Sunday, indicates that the JLP garnered the majority of votes in 35 constituencies, while the People's National Party did so in 28 seats. The JLP also gained majority votes in all 3 local government by-elections. Meanwhile, the EOJ is rubbishing claims that seek to undermine the integrity of the count and electoral process. A statement from the electoral body points to public utterances and graphic posts on social media, perpetuating false information about the transportation of ballot boxes and the counting of ballots, and claiming to be from EOJ sources. These include what the EOJ says are unfounded claims of missing and uncounted ballot boxes, as well as a grossly inaccurate number of spoiled ballots in one constituency. The office asserts that ballot boxes were accompanied by the indoor agents and escorted by the police to the counting centers. The EOJ is stating clearly that all 7,294 general election ballot boxes and all 109 local government by-election ballot boxes have been accounted for, and that ballots were tallied at the counting centers in the presence of candidates and/or their representatives. Candidates who wish to lodge complaints or objections are asked to use the legal channels of recourse available, while members of the public are being reminded to be cautious of their sources of information and strongly cautioned against sharing or relying on such misinformation. Approximately 60 buses were deployed today as government rolled out its National Rural School Bus Program as the official start of the new academic year begins. The Ministers of Transport, Education and Finance were on hand to oversee the operations of the Halfway Tree Transport Centre and Papine Town Centre this morning.
This is really historic because many of our children cannot afford the fares to go to school. And this is us saying to all the children across Jamaica that you matter. This is just phase 1. You know, we can't reach everybody right away. Over the years, we're going to add more to the school bus numbers, and so we'll be able to reach every child in rural Jamaica, and we'll also be able to reach some of them in the corporate area too.
Gone are the days when there was such uncertainty about how they get to school and the cost of getting to school. This government has made it easier, and from the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, I am glad that we're here, that we're able to finance this endeavor, and you know that there will continue to be budget space for transportation for our students.
The Transport Ministry said it would monitor the rollout today across all routes, and Minister Darrell Vaz says a review will be done on Friday. From that, adjustments will be made before next Monday if necessary. The ministry had previously tested all 122 routes to ensure the buses are compatible with Jamaican terrain and meet safety standards. Refurbishing and retrofitting works were also done, including relocating doors from the left to the right side, fitting brand new tires, and conducting full servicing on all buses. Government has invested $1.4 billion to procure the first 110 buses under the program, with others to come later. Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chang says the government continues to monitor cyber threats with firm, coordinated responses. Included is the strengthening of reporting systems through the Jamaica Constabulary Force to enable citizens to report incidents quickly and get help when and where it is needed. Others outlined by Dr. Chang include adjustments to legislation, investments in technology, training and infrastructure, as well as monitoring the country's cyberspace to safeguard citizens and the digital economy.
We are beginning the process of drafting a new Cybersecurity Act, in fact. This will establish clear parameters for the prevention, detection, and response to cyber threat.
According to Dr. Chang, between January and June this year, more than 200 cyber incidents were reported to the Cyber Incident Response Team, CERT. He says unreported cases would likely bring the numbers much higher. Among the more frequent reported cases are phishing, stolen bank information, hacking of social media accounts, and identity theft. Minister Chang underscores the urgent need for a shift in how Jamaica approaches cybersecurity in an era of rapid digital transformation, making it clear that this is no longer an abstract or distant matter.
Our Cyber Smart project by the Ministry of National Security is increasing public awareness and equipping citizens and with practical tools to stay safe online.
Dr. Chang was speaking at the ministry's Cyber Smart Community campaign held recently at the Glendavon Primary and Infant School. The Ministry of Justice, through its Victim Services Branch VSB, is helping girls and women heal from the trauma of sexual violence through the Overcomers in Action program. This group counseling program is designed to support the healing and restoration of women who have experienced sexual, physical, or emotional abuse. It is facilitated by professional counselors who are trained in group therapy. Director of the VSB, Dion Dawn Binns, tells JIS News that a large majority of clients are individuals who have experienced sexual offenses, accounting for close to 50%.
So it was very critical for us to develop this program because we saw where, females, a lot of females going through this type of abuse could benefit from a group counseling or group support intervention.
The program is delivered over 7 sessions and conducted in small groups of approximately 12 to 15 participants.
These persons are in an environment, in a healing environment, where they can release certain feelings, emotions that they're having in a constructive manner. So naturally, these individuals would experience feelings of anger, feelings of bitterness because of what would have happened to them. We have developed the program so that they have this type of outlet to be able to release these feelings.
Ms. Binns emphasizes that beyond counseling, the emotional support provided plays a vital role in helping participants move past the trauma they experienced. And finally, urology services at the Mandeville Regional Hospital are expected to improve after donation of medical equipment valued at over $66 million. The Olympus GI endoscopy and Storrs urology laparoscopy systems were donated by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They have been assigned to the urology department to enhance clinical practice at the hospital by enabling less invasive procedures, more precise diagnostics, and advanced urological surgeries. These improvements are expected to result in shorter hospital admission times.
We're happy to finally have this equipment, and it's going to be a slow and deliberate way forward for us because we need to make sure that everyone is comfortable with the equipment. We want to make sure this equipment lasts us a long time. So, maintaining the equipment, monitoring, staff training is important, and also in terms of manpower, training up our team as well, so that we can go from a point where we go from at least addressing the needs for urgent patients, so those in our clinics or wards, etc., have to go out externally now to get these tests. We start with them.
Representative of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Elder Paul Sutherland, says it's part of the organization's broader mission to support community development.
With the assignment to seek out, find opportunities that the church can help fund projects, needs in the areas of healthcare, education, clean water initiatives, food security. Currently we have in the areas of healthcare 5 other projects similar to this one at different hospitals across the country.
The equipment was procured in partnership with Food for the Poor. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Twyla Whelan. Thanks for watching.